Hey everybody, this is TJR.
And this is Superfan.
And we're going to talk about a story here that Superfan forwarded to me yesterday, but that I haven't had a chance to read till tonight. And wow, I tend to be pretty live and let live if you follow me on this channel. But this really just makes me say no more. And I'm going to read the headline here. Kanye West says he won't play Coachella until Billie Eilish apologizes to Travis Scott for concert remarks. Now, normally I wouldn't even bother to read a story like this because I just don't care what Kanye West says. He's always saying things to get himself in the media and the press, to get people talking about him. And it's just best not to read it.
He's a publicity.
He is, yeah. That's why I just don't follow him. I just don't read it. You know, it's like I'm just not going to play into it. I'm going to read this story here, and we're going to do some commentary. So, after the headline, it says, "Will the drama between the two affect the festival?" Well, first of all, I don't know if there's any drama between the two of them. The only one that's got some drama is Kanye. I kind of have a feeling that Billie Eilish is like, "What are you talking about? I just did what I felt I needed to do."
Yeah.
Yeah, and this will be.
Explain the story.
Yeah, let's read the story here. Kanye West drama with Billie Eilish and Travis Scott could have a big impact on Coachella. Quite frankly, I hope it does, but
Me
not in
too.
the way that Kanye might expect. The rapper, who illegally changed his name to YE, I don't know how you say that, yeah or ye, I have no clue. But anyways, the rapper who legally changed his name to Ye, I'm going to go with Ye for now, wrote in an Instagram post Thursday that he needs Eilish to apologize to Scott for her comments at a recent concert before he will play the 2022 music festival. Eilish was performing in Atlanta last week when she stopped the concert to help an audience member who was struggling to breathe. After the fan received medical attention, the No Time to Die and Bad Guy singer told the crowd, "I wait for people to be okay until I keep going." Some media outlets said this statement was a jab at Scott, whose Astroworld Festival performance last year was the site of multiple accidental deaths when the frenzied audience went into a panic and rushed towards the stage. Scott is currently being sued over the incident. West, too, saw Eilish's remark as a diss, sharing a screenshot of an article on Instagram. And now this is his Instagram post. "Come on, Billy, we love you. Please apologize to Trey and to the families of the people who lost their lives," the hip-hop star wrote in all capitals. So, first of all, how does her doing she did the right thing. She saw someone in trouble, she waited until everything was okay, and she continued. She did the right thing. How does that what does that have to do with the families of the people who lost their lives? How does that diss them even? How is that disrespectful to them that because she did the right thing? So that's the first thing that just makes me, it's just like making me angry.
Yeah. It makes me very angry. It's because the thing is, the reason he's doing it is to get his name in the media.
It's to draw attention to himself. Basically, this has nothing to do with him.
He doesn't care about the other artists.
I doubt he cares
know.
about Travis Scott. I doubt he cares about the families of the people who were hurt.
Well, I'm not going to put those. I don't think we should put those words.
You're right. We shouldn't. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't. I'm getting emotional here, which doesn't happen too much on this channel.
But
he may very well care about them, but he's still making this about himself. This has nothing to do with him. Nothing. It has zero to do with him. But he's going to make it about himself. Maybe because
it's more of his antics that he always does.
Yeah, it's more of his. Yeah, going back to like taking away the Grammy Award from Taylor Swift when she was a little girl, dissing on Beck when he won the Grammy Award. You'll notice he won't grab the Grammy away from a guy. He'll grab it from how old was Taylor at the time? Probably like 16 or 17.
17.
Yeah, he's okay running up and grabbing a Grammy Award from a little girl who's only 16 years old. He wouldn't do it to her now that she's an adult. She'd probably kick him in the you know where. But
Yeah.
but he's not going to do it with Beck. He's not going to do it with a guy.
Somebody needs to do that.
Anyway, so I'll read the rest of this here. The hip hop star wrote in all capital letters, "No one intended this to happen. Trav didn't have any idea of what was happening when he was on stage and was very hurt by what happened." Well, no one's saying that Travis knew what was happening. No one is saying that, people didn't, that he didn't know. I don't really know the full story about it. I remember hearing about it in the news, and it's kind of like, from what I've heard, it's kind of 50-50. There are people saying he couldn't have known. There are people saying, yeah, he actually did know. But I've not followed it because it's none of my business. I've not followed it.
It has nothing to do with us. I feel bad for the families.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the artist.
Billie Eilish just did the right thing. That's all.
She stopped her concert.
So that somebody could get some medical attention. That's all she did.
I know there have been issues at other concerts. There have been in the past. There will be in the future.
There will be, and artists aren't always aware of what's happened. The Who didn't know what had happened about the trampling that occurred at that concert back in the 70s until after it had happened, and they were devastated by it. And
the same with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's happened before. It'll happen again.
David Cassidy, and there's a lot of them.
So the article goes on to say, West then confirmed that Scott will be performing at Coachella, which is also set to feature Eilish. But he wrote, "Now he needs it. And pay attention to that. He says, I need Billie Eilish. I need Billie to apologize before I perform." Man.
Apologize to who?
Yeah, for what? For doing the right thing?
He needs Billie
He needs an
apologize.
apology.
Yeah, he needs the apology.
He needs it, yeah. Eilish responded to West in the comments of his Instagram, literally never said a thing about Travis, was just helping a fan, she wrote. The grandparents of 9-year-old Ezra Blount, if I say that right, who was the youngest victim in the Astroworld tragedy, blasted West's comments when approached by Rolling Stone. Good. I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
To hear, and I'll quote here, "To hear Kanye's words, that's hurtful to us. What an idiotic thing to say," said grandfather Vernon Blount. "I think it's just crazy, and I hate to use that word, but I think it's ridiculous," said grandmother Trisha Blount. "She's making sure that she is caring for the patrons at her concert, and I just think that's crazy of Kanye to even let that demand come out of his mouth." So I'm glad to hear these people are speaking out against this. But
I have a message to Coachella.
What's that?
Let him go.
Yeah, let him go. Let him leave.
It.
Yeah, nobody needs it. The thing is, though, I'm sure Coachella, has a lot at stake. They might have a lot at stake because they may have sold a lot of tickets based on the fact that he's performing there. They may lose concert attendees. I don't know. But if I could personally be in charge of Coachella, I would just say, fine,
okay,
Kanye,
fine.
yeah, that's fine, yeah. Here's your contract. We'll tear it up. There's no need. We'll get someone else to fill your spot. No worries.
I'm sure there are plenty of other artists that would be happy to do it.
I'm sure there are. But yeah, I mean, it's like I've kind of always known about his antics, and I once spoke about in the past after his little thing with Beck. He's becoming more about his antics than his music, but this is just beyond the pale to say that what she's done is hurtful to the families of the victims. Caring about what happens to one of her concert goers, doing the right thing, which she was in the position to do because she was aware of it. And once again,
that's no disrespect to anybody else.
Music artists are not always aware when these things happen. And it could happen at a Billie Eilish show someday that something will happen and she won't be aware of it. But, they've had, like you said before, these have happened in the past. They're going to happen in the future. But yeah, I just think, I've said it for a while now that there are certain people we just reward their bad behavior. And Kanye West has always been rewarded for his bad behavior. He's been rewarded by the fans and he's been rewarded by the press who keep feeding into his tirades, his grabs at attention and publicity.
His
And
antics.
and
Because that's what they are.
we just but this goes beyond. This is worse than when he grabbed the Grammy from Taylor Swift, in my opinion. That was really bad. This is a lot worse.
Bad.
But yeah, I just like I said, I wish that Coachella would just say, I wish they'd just cancel him. I don't like cancel culture, but at this point, I wish the Coachella would just cancel him. But yeah, we just have to stop rewarding his bad behavior.
And it's not just that. In saying something like this, he's implying that he would continue performing if he saw somebody in distress.
You're right. He is implying that because...
And Coachella doesn't need that.
Yeah. All she said was, I'll wait until I know they're fine, and then I just wanted to wait. That's all she said. I don't know how... I mean, maybe I don't know the whole story, but I don't know how that disses Scott Travis.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. Okay, sorry. Got it backwards. But yeah, we just have to stop rewarding bad behavior. And yeah, that's it. Anyways, though, I just had I rarely get like this, but I really had to say something about this. Once I sat and read this, I couldn't believe it. And the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. And so I just needed to kind of talk about this. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Please try to keep it civil. I know you're probably angry too. I am also, but let's still try to keep it civil. And of course, if you like what I do here, be sure to click like, click subscribe, smash the bell notification icon. A big thanks to the patron supporters who are helping me make more videos. And anything else you want to say, Superfan?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm hinted.
Okay, I'm good too. Anyways, though, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you all stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.